Yo, what is up, everybody? This is Josh over here at American AF Dumpsters. Listen, today I want to talk a little bit, and I think this YouTube video is going to be fire. I think it's going to be pretty popular. Hopefully it'll be one of my top ones. I'm just spitting out truth today because there's some things that I've seen and people I've talked to recently that's just kind of has me wondering a little bit. So I want to make sure that we're all on the same page. I want to let you guys know how I feel as far as business is concerned, and just give you a little bit of advice, hopefully. And if you can take anything from this video, I hope that it'll help you in your future endeavors as far as growing your business or being an entrepreneur. But yeah, before I go any further, let's go ahead and roll that intro, y'all. All right, so listen up, y'all. I've been a business owner since I was 18 years old, since I first started my first business back in, 1998, right, up in Wisconsin. Now I still own businesses. I've been an entrepreneur basically all my life, all my adult life. And even when I was, before I was 18, I was still doing little side hustles and jobs. I am no expert, so take it for what it's worth. I just speak on my own experience. I did a one-on-one consultation with another guy who was looking at getting into the business. By the way, I do one-on-ones. If you want to go ahead and schedule a one-on-one, the link is below. It's called buymeacoffee.com. I'll do one-on-ones. I'll do tag-alongs or drive-alongs, drive with. I do one-on-ones, and I also do some ride-alongs. So if you're interested in that. But listen, we did a one-on-one. And a couple things that he had mentioned throughout the entire hour that we were doing the consultation it just got me thinking. And the way I look at business is, if you're going to get into something, you have to answer one simple question. If you're going to get into a new industry, a new business, a new adventure, you got to answer, in my opinion, one simple question, right? And that question is basically going to be, is being an entrepreneur to you an itch, or is it a burn? Is it just like you kind of want to dabble in it and just kind of play around a little bit, or is it something that you're starting to eat, sleep, drink, dream about this business, and you've done 100% of your research as much as you possibly can, and all of a sudden you decide, okay, you know what, now's the time that I want to make that jump? Because if it's just an itch, and if you're just doing it just because you see other people doing it, and you think, well, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Look, I'm not here to discourage you, but what I am going to tell you is, don't go spending all kinds of money on an itch. You either want to grow the business into actually being something, or you might not be successful. I mean, look, every business that I've started, I have had these grand ideas. Some have worked and some haven't. And that leads me to my second piece of advice. And it's the 4-letter F word. And it's not the one you're thinking about. The 4-letter dirty F word is not what AF stands for. But what I'm talking about is fail. We all fail at something. We've all failed in our past. We've all failed, for those of us that are entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs, like I like to call myself. We've all failed. We've all taken on businesses, or we've all taken on ideas, and we fail. But sometimes it's because of your market. Sometimes it's because it was just an itch and it wasn't really a burn. Sometimes it's because advertising or whatever. But you've got to fail in life so that you know when you actually succeed. Because if you don't fail, you'll never know if you succeeded or not. You'll never know if you've made it to where you want to. There's always a line. There's always a goal. And then as you get closer to that goal, guess what happens to that goal? It moves up higher and higher and higher. So when I started a limo company, or when I started, let's start with a security company, my goal was a certain amount. My goal was to make 6 figures. And then it went up higher, and then it went up higher again until I decided to sell it. An exit strategy was really important for me. When I started having on wheels, a limo company that we've got, obviously you see all the limos in the background. We started with 1 limo. Actually, we started with 2 sedans and did airport stuff, which that's a very competitive market that I just didn't want to do anymore. Plus, we're so far from the airport, it just didn't make sense. But then we got into these stretch limousines. Started out with 1 limo, bought 2, bought 3. And actually the 3rd limo I bought is sitting over there in that corner I don't know if you can see it, but it's a blue 2007 Hummer that we bought. That's the third limousine that we've ever bought. Still here, we just don't know what to do with it because it's not running anymore and don't really want to spend the time on it. I mean, it got into a money pit, but at the end of the day, I consumed my business. I consumed absolutely everything that had to do with limousines. I learned. I spent all day, all night learning how to build a website because I knew that a majority of my business that I was going to get from the limo business is going to be one-time consumers, and they're going to be people that are searching online for limousines or stretches, okay? That's what I decided to do. I decided to spend a lot of time, a lot of effort learning how to build a website and learning how to get it to rank. It didn't happen overnight at all. It definitely took a number of years slowly ranking up between the work that I did, the age of the domain, right? That also helps. But, well, you know, if you want to get more into Google and more into Google SEO and more into Google AdWords, click the little join button below. And if you're a member in the Serious AF option, you'll be paying, I think it's like 39 bucks a month. But I'm going to be doing some Serious AF Google videos strictly for you guys. Meet my bird, Kiko. He's a talking bird and he's mean as hell. So check out he's a shot bird. Let's go a little closer, see if he wants to bite the camera. He's a mean bird, but he's cool to have. Anyway, so my point is, there's one of the businesses that didn't actually work out, unfortunately, Limo Trader. You know, it was a side business that I started up, buying and selling limos. It was good for a little while, and then, you know, it just kind of washed up. But again, some of those things that just fail, that don't really work out. It happens, you know. It could happen to you in the dumpster business. The number one reason I see some of you guys not being able to make it, or some of you guys going out, and like I put in the video, and I'll post it up here, the little link up here or over here, wherever it's at. But a video that I made about putting your cart before the horse. Some of you guys have gone out there and bought $50,000 worth of equipment without even testing the market. So as you can see, I've got several dumpsters here. That one's full. I got to go take that one to dump it. My little red one's also full. I got to take it to dump. But the other ones are empty. There are slow days, there's slow months, there's slow weeks. But at the end of the day, I am consuming this industry as much as I possibly can to learn as much as I can so that I can stay busy. I can keep these dumpsters out of my shop and out at customers' locations. Am I slow sometimes? Am I busy, you know, 100% of the time? Absolutely not. It's been pretty slow lately. As you can tell, it rained this morning. I mean, it's been raining here for the last several days. And, well, last couple of days, not that much. But, you know, and the heat, kids going back to school, there's all kinds of reasons why business is like this. Business is a roller coaster. Some months may be busy, and other months you're going to be dead. But you kind of learn, you have to learn as to what you got to do in order to get that phone to ring more. And there's several guys in the Dumpster 101 Facebook group. Again, there's a link to the Dumpster Rentals 101 Facebook group if you want to join. Lots of good guys there, lots of good information. A lot of people starting out that are brand spanking new. But those guys, a lot of those guys have taken on different forms of revenue with a dump trailer setup and or a roll-off setup, which also include gravel delivery, as you'll see in some of my other videos that I've done. But gravel delivery, leveling of driveways, you know, obviously you got other guys that had little other side businesses. You got tree services, all kinds of different things. And those are the type of things that will help you during those slow seasons. If your business can do multiple things and be flexible like that, then when your dumpster rental is slow, maybe your gravel delivery will pick up, or your gravel delivery is slow, maybe your dumpster rentals will pick up. But you've got to consume this industry. And again, I've said it before in other videos, and I'll say it again. If you're not watching all of my videos, if you're not watching all the other guys' videos that are out there, spend time to do that, because you will learn. It's free. Free 99. It's free schooling. Get past the FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt, and start consuming your industry or whatever your new project is going to be. If it's an itch, leave it alone. If it's a burn, then move forward, get started, and do what you got to do to make that leap and become successful in life. All right, guys, that is going to be my advice. That's my beautiful Chrysler 300. I love that car. It's simple, it's elegant, and it makes good money. That's going to be my video for today, guys. Please take it for what it's worth. It's honestly from my heart to you guys, trying to motivate you guys to make that leap. But again, don't make the leap if you're not ready for it. If you're not ready for it and your heart's not 100% into it, I'm telling you from a place of love, but I'm also telling you from a place of experience that you will not be successful if your heart's not in it. If you go into it well, YouTube might strike me on this one for cussing, but if you go into it half-assed, then you're gonna get half-assed out of it. In other words, right? You're not gonna get what you want out of it or what you are envisioning out of it. You've got to go in. You've got to, dive in 100%, head first, consume. Answer that question in the comments below. Do you have an itch? Do you have a burn? And tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Good, bad, or ugly. I'd love to hear from you guys. Don't forget click on those links. The YouTube membership. It's raining, so you're gonna see that it's starting to get some rain on the camera lens. But the YouTube membership, the Dumpster Rentals 101 Facebook group, and if you want a consultation, again, I'm no expert, but I will give you my absolute best. You can click on the Buy Me a Coffee link below. All right, guys, we will see you on the next one. Do not forget Wednesday live streams tonight. Hopefully I can post this video soon enough. Tonight I will have Robert with Hustle Nation out there. So check out my live streams Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central. We will see you guys on the next one.